has to be more important than anybody's definition of success. So you're planning on live streaming an upcoming video, and you may be in that moment of panic where you think, I don't know if I can do this or not. This video is to remind you, you absolutely can. Now, live streaming takes an event in the moment to an audience. It's very different than what I'm doing right now, which is recording, editing, and uploading later. The equipment is a little bit different. The mindset has to be a little bit different. And the why behind live streaming is absolutely different than what you see from most YouTubers who do the record, edit, upload process. So let's start with the mindset. Now, this is something that is technical, and a lot of folks who look into this for the first time will say, I'm not very technical. So let me tell you this, while it is technical, it is not complicated. As a matter of fact, this is something that you'll look back in a couple of weeks after your event that you're hoping to live stream is over, and you'll say, mission accomplished. We were able to do it. So let's talk about the equipment. Let me just encourage you, start with your smartphone. Let your first live stream be from your smartphone. It's the thing everybody carries around in their pocket. It's the piece of equipment you are most familiar with, so why not start there? Log into your YouTube account, your Twitch account, your Facebook account, your Instagram account, whatever destination it is to go live to, go ahead and log in and find that live button. I've tried to adopt the mantra on this channel, you got to just press go live, which is the truth. Until you do, well, you haven't. So just press go live. Let an audience see or hear what it is you want to produce, what it is you want to take into their consumption, and see how it goes. You don't have to have lights and microphones and specialized cameras in order for this to bring value to the folks that you're aiming at. One of the most prolific YouTubers that's out there. He has coming up on 2 million subscribers. And he admits there are days he sets his camera in a chair and just begins talking to it. It can be just that simple. So equipment does not have to be complicated. So with the technical end of it out of the way and the equipment end of it out of the way, let's talk about the story you're gonna have the privilege of sharing while you're live streaming. Now, there's 2 ways to live stream. One is you are producing the content that's to be shared. It's your story being told. Now, that may be that you're recreating a recipe. Somebody else has written the script for you, so to speak, but it's your content that's going out. You're the one who is the main producer of what's being shared. It may be that you want to do a vlog, and so it's your opinion, it is your mindset, it is your expertise on a particular subject matter that's wanting to be put out there. And for a good recipe, or for a good vlog, or for a good whatever you're wanting to share, make sure your story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. If you pull the middle out of that recipe, it's not going to be very good. Well, the same's true of the story you want to tell. And you'll find there are folks who are interested in the story you are telling. Eventually, they'll find you. It may be that you have a built-in audience because you're producing content that is for your workplace. It just needs to go out live to different places because not everybody can be in the same place at the same time. They couldn't all come together for a meeting, so you're live streaming the training that you have. Well, make sure your training is well prepared and well presented, and you'll have a valuable live stream for your company. The other kind is going to be when someone else is telling the story for you. And those are honestly some of my favorite ways to live stream, because when I'm streaming a sporting event, volleyball game, basketball game, baseball, soccer, football, whatever it is, when I'm setting that camera up and the story unfolds on the field, that's one of my favorite ways to stream. And so those of you that are wanting to get into live streaming because you have children, that you want to make sure their successes, their trials, their failures, whatever it is that day brings on the sports field, that gets shared with an audience who loves those kids, who wants to see them, whether they win or lose, they don't care. They just want to see them in action. And so being able to stream toward family and friends is a great reason, a great why behind live streaming. And it is someone else getting to tell the story. Now, you may add a voice to it. You may give in-between inning updates. You may give play-by-play commentary over the top of it. There are some of those things to consider, but being able to set up and make sure your live stream goes to the audience that is looking to be engaged with what's in front of you, well, that's a great reason to live stream. That's a great value you are bringing to folks who can't be there in person. Technical equipment, storytelling. And the final thing I want to bring to you today is this idea. And it's one that I'm having to talk myself into, having a small YouTube channel, wanting to bring as much value to my subscribers as I possibly can. The mindset that I'm hoping to let grow in me is value over success. What I mean by that is knowing what I bring to my subscribers, education, encouragement, inspiration, whatever it is, when that is valuable, that is better than any metric of success, value over success. Knowing the audience that will find your stream wants to engage, needs the training, wants to be educated or inspired or shown how to, value over success. I understand. In order for there to be value in that stream, it has to be a successful stream. It's not what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get in this mindset that if we don't have so many folks logging into our stream, then it really wasn't worth it. And I'm telling you that it was. If I do a Friday night football stream and I've got 24 folks that are watching that stream because they couldn't be there in person and they want to see how their hometown football team is doing. Well, sometimes it's 6 folks watching, sometimes it's 30 folks that are watching, and neither one of them can be my measure of success. Knowing that I've produced value for this community that has brought them together to rally around a football team has to be more important than anybody's definition of success. And don't you let anybody talk you into anything else.